What's the haps, all you bridgers and kicker-overs? Are you really getting frustrated and you just really want to get your backbend kickover? Let's try it from laying down on an elevated surface. It's a great way to climb that ladder to the kickover on your own on the ground. So let me show you one really quick so you know what I'm talking about. And I've been coaching gymnastics for about 16 years. Oh my gosh, it's so long and so many students. And I was a level 10 and I do stunts for TV and stuff. So hopefully my knowledge can help you get there. La la. See? Now you don't want to do this unless you have, of course, your regular back bend, your bridge, and a solid handstand and a handstand split, because during your backbend kickover you have to split, right? So once you have all of those things, and you can do a bridge holding your leg up for 10 seconds, your right and your left. Oh, and straight arms in your bridge. Then you should be ready to go. So first you just want to find like a bed would work, or one of these things on the couch. What is this? An ottoman? No. Oh, I don't know. Just something flat and low. So go ahead and lay down. Okay, now take a nap. I'm just kidding. And you want to hang your head off of the edge, and then you slowly want to wiggle. Look at, I'm doing the worm, the snake, whatever you want to call it. I really don't like snakes much, but spiders are definitely the worst. You want to look for your hands. You're going to reach your hands back, and slowly, 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 you want to catch your hands. Look for the ground, okay? Now, what you don't want to do, you never, ever, ever want to start too far back, like this, hanging over the edge, because if you go down, look at, bam! Oh, you could hit your head. It's very, very, very dangerous, okay? Please don't do that. So remember, always scooch it up, okay? And start with the head just hanging off. I always tell my little guys, it's like you're sticking your hair in the sink when you go to the, or not your hair, your head. You stick it in the sink when you go to the hairdresser, and then they shampoo it and, you know, they wash it. So stick your head in that sink, and then the sink magically grows and deepens, and that's when you do the wiggle. Look for the ground. Never let your head touch the ground. Then the hands go. Now what you're going to do, you're going to bend your knees a little more. You're going to scoot your feet into your butt, okay, or your bottom, or your dupa, or whatever you want to call it. And then from there, you're gonna lift your hips, okay, slightly, and then you're gonna lift your stomach up to the sky, like someone has a string attached to your belly button and they're, you know, pulling you up like a puppet. Whoa, like that. You're gonna straighten your arms. Now see, my shoulders are back. What you wanna do, you wanna try and push your armpits back like that. You see that? Okay, making sure not to bend your arms. If you get tired, just come back down to your back, to the couch or the bed. Because if you start to get too tired, then you could collapse, and then you could fall, which we don't want to do, right? Whoa, shoulder roll. So, back to where we were. You bend, push the hips, get that stomach up, straighten those arms, push the armpits back. Just like that. Look for those hands. Now you're gonna scooch your non-kicker foot a little bit in. This is like a little tip that helps me. And then you're gonna take your favorite leg, your more dominant leg, like the one you do, start with a cartwheel or handstand. That leg is gonna kick up. Try and get a nice straight leg, turn it out. So right as this kicker leg gets to vertical, that's when you want to start to push. It gets to vertical. As it goes vertical and passing, you're going to push through this kicker leg, okay, as you push the armpits back, okay, and then you're going to push through this foot, push, kick, like that. See if I didn't make it, I just come right back down and put my foot, Okay, so I keep this front foot going over. Don't let this front leg go back here. It continues to go over your head. Okay, push through that back leg, split, and then step down, and I have a scrunch. Is my face red? I feel like a tomato. Oh. Look at your surroundings, because I'm really scrunched here, so I had to bend my back foot so I didn't crash into the new TV we got, and then my husband goes, "What are you doing?" So, yeah. So you really want to make sure when you push off your pusher leg, push through that whole leg. You know what I mean? Because what I noticed coaching this week actually is a lot of kids will try and lift this pusher leg up too soon. They'll try and go like this, ooh, and that's not gonna work. You wanna kick that kicker leg over, okay, until it's almost like horizontal, and then you wanna try and get your pusher leg. So here's the kicker, and the pusher leg wants to get horizontal also when this front leg is horizontal. So you get the split. Does that make sense? I know all this stuff is confusing, but it really does make sense if you stop and think. Okay, so up, I kick my kicker, horizontal, push horizontal. You see that? So it ends up in a straight line. I'm looking at my hands. You wanna try and get your shoulders on top of your hands. Do you see that? Because if your shoulders aren't, it's gonna make it really difficult. Then you look for the ground, you step your foot, bend, okay, push, pull your chest up into a lever. Practice these levers, everyone. It's really good for you. And pull the chest and arms up as you go, and then land in a nice lunge, bending the weight on the front leg, bending the front knee, okay? Squaring your shoulders and hips, so you're not like, whoa. And I think that pretty much covers it. You can, if you have a thin futon, go ahead and put it on the ground and make sure it doesn't slide. Because if it slides, or you can get like big pillows, but test them. A good way to test it, this is what I did. So I put this here, you wanna have it in. If you have big pillows, you can just, you know, surround them everywhere, but making sure your hands aren't in the cracks. So I went like this, I do my head in the sink, wiggle slowly, reach, and I go here and I just kind of see if I can, if it slides easy. This one does, so I probably shouldn't use this, okay? But if it doesn't slide, look it, pretend like it's not sliding. Ooh, that looks sturdy. Then you can go ahead and put your hands, bend those knees, push, armpits back, kick, then push, kick and push. See, I didn't push hard enough, so I didn't make it. Push a little harder. You see? Okay, and keep that front, keep that kicker leg, remember, going over your head. Don't try and bring your legs together, okay? And yeah, I think those are all the most important things. Don't bend your arms, you fall on your face. Get the armpits back, and yeah, if you don't make it, just remember to come back down to that foot, okay? You can even just practice going into a bridge with straight arms. Just do that for like a month and hold it for 10 seconds. Only do 3 though. You don't want to do too many bridges so your back doesn't, you know, break in half. Do you like my Christmas lights, everyone? I know it kind of looks like a spider web, but that's okay. It's all good in the neighborhood. Okay, I'm gonna show you one last one here. I don't need this. So I lay. I do the wiggle. I reach. I look. Place the hands. Walk the feet in. Push the hips. And lift the stomach up. Straighten out the arms and the legs. Look for the hands. Straight arms. Push the armpits back. Now I'm gonna kick my good dominant leg. Try and get a straight leg too when you kick, so you don't get in the habit of bending your leg. Okay, you can actually straighten it here before you kick. Armpits, I'm gonna kick, push into a split, lever, and lunge. And there you have it, everyone. That's my workout for the day. You can do it, remember, it just takes time. And never do anything if you're not comfortable. Okay, if you need someone to hold, put their hands under your back here and support your lower back. Okay, and then the leg going over, do that, okay? Make sure you put all that soft stuff. Just hang in there. It takes time, it takes work, but don't worry because I can't think of anything that rhymes. You can do it. You just gotta practice. Remember to do your strength. Do lots of push-ups, you guys. Tons of push-ups. Get those arms strong. Elbows in, elbows wide. Okay, lots of handstands up against the wall. Work on your abs, do lots of planks. Do lots of V-ups, okay? Anything to get you stronger. Do your splits, so you can work on that split. Okay everyone, it's time for the end of the workout trick. Thank you so much for watching. I have a full backbend kickover tutorial that you can check out. If you want, I'll put it in the description. And I have many other lessons and tips if you want. So subscribe if you want more videos. And thanks again so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, here's your trick. Ready or not, here I come. Yes! I love tumbling in the living room. Okay, everyone, I'll see you around. Bye. It's a great way to, go to the building block. It takes time, it takes work, but